All right, welcome to team training. So today I wanted to go over really bringing it back to basics again, getting the autopilot in your head of what to focus on, what's actually going to grow your business, bringing yourself back to center, grounded, and on the straight and narrow to your goals and success, right? And we'll touch on the new club bonus that's been announced by head office. Naomi, I'll get you to whatever I say, and if I miss something, let me know, because I just don't want to get any information wrong. And then obviously, Naomi, if you have anything to share from this part, which is really cool. And I just wanted to bring it back to this today. I might just pop it on speaker view. No, that's not me. That's me. Ooh, close up of my tomato face. I want to get some engagement. I'll get it up in the chat and I'll just read it out just so there's no background noise. What is the most important thing you tell your team to help them stay, on track and motivated to work their business? So, especially people who are brand new, what is the main thing that you want to instill in their brain? Michelle, consistency. Love it, love it, love it. And you could even go a little bit deeper with that. What are you being consistent with? So what would you be telling your team right now? What would to be consistent with? Let's all share. I want to know. Take a guess. There's not just one perfect answer, guys. Obviously, little things, different things work for everyone. Michelle, consistency on social media. That's good. Building the business online. Love it. Would anyone else like to share in the chat? Or no one else knows what to focus on? Going to give you time to do it. Just take a wild guess. If you're brand new, take a wild guess. What's something that your upline said to you that stuck in your brain and helped you? Naomi, have a personal goal every single month. I'm just making sure everyone's on mute. Naomi, have a personal goal every single month, however small, always be building towards something. Love it. Jade, being yourself, being authentic. Love it. Megan, building relationships. Yes. Chelsea, don't be hard on yourself. Love it. Helga, reach out. Love it, love it, love it. And I'm sure there's so much more to go from. But the thing is with this, I want to be really honest, and this is something that I have learned on this journey. And I know those of you who've been in the game, probably longer than that 6-month mark may have started to know this. Sorry, Tennille's saying customers become teamy, so look after them. That's a really good one. And something that I noticed is the more you learn so much while you do this business, right? It's like an apprenticeship. And your first 4 years, which is 4 years to an apprenticeship, you're constantly learning. And what I have found is over time, there is just so much info and content and resources out there. It almost becomes overwhelming. And then we feel like, and I'm speaking from my experience, like I felt like that it's so much work to do because there's all this stuff that I want to do that I've been told to do. And then I'm not actually getting the results I want because I'm trying to fit everything in. Can anyone relate to that? If you're brand new, you might not. That's totally cool. You're still learning the ropes. Yeah, we got some hands up here. And Naomi, I'll get you to add on to this because I know that you'll be able to add great value with this. And what I realized is when I spent too much time in, yes, you got to do personal development, you got to grow yourself. But when I spent too much time just trying to grow me and post on social media and doing all the things I should be doing, I was restricting myself from time to have conversations with people about the product and the business. And the reason this business is so simple is the only 2 things we do is share a product. We do 3 things. We share a product, we share a business, and we teach people to do the same, right? And we can get a bit out of whack with things. And that's what I found. I'm like, I'm doing all this stuff and I have the time to do it, but I'm still not getting customers coming through at the rate I want, or I'm still not building team, or I'm missing my deadlines and my goals that I have each month. So I want you to focus on right now, the best thing you can do in this business is creating conversations with an intention to share Juice Plus, because you will not get paid in this business unless you put on customers and you put on team. It's as simple as that. And it's the same with any business out there. You've got to make a sale to earn an income. And what's beautiful about this is you get to create community, you get to have culture, have fun, have new friendships, and you do all that. And by doing that, it attracts in new customers, or you get to have fun whilst you do the business. That's what sets us aside from traditional, your JOB, or building a traditional business. But at the end of the day, and what I want you guys to realize is we're all doing this to earn an income because it gives us more choices. Yes. And I love this. And if you're not doing it for an income, and I said this before at the start, I was like, oh, I had a really poor mindset with money. I was like, I'm not doing it for the money. Like, yes, I love my product being paid for, but I'm like, oh, it's not all about the money. And Val's like, well, Kim, every time your paycheck comes through, you can transfer it to me. And I was like, no, it's my money. And then I realized I'm doing this for money because it gives me choices, it gives me freedom, it eases my pain, whatever that pain might be. And whilst I'm doing this for the money, I'm creating a family, friendships, a community, and it's incredible. So you've got to, I like to tangent when I talk about things, of course. I really want you to get down to the point of the way you make money in this business is by signing on customers and signing on team, and helping your team get to their promotions by signing on customers and signing on team. So if you're ever getting flustered or overwhelmed with, I've got to do, you can post 8 stories a day on Facebook and do 2 Facebook posts. But if you're not actually going out there and talking to people with the intention to start a Juice Plus conversation and get to the point at some point, then you're actually not doing your business right. You're not doing your business any justice. Because you can post and post and what it's beautiful is being consistent on it is getting you in a habit of putting yourself out there. But 4% of your friends see what you post on the timeline, on the news feed, because of the algorithms. It's like 4 to 5%. It's something really low. I can tell you right now, everyone that I have signed on in the business, signed on as customers or team, haven't been people who have actually, probably once in 4 years as someone, and this is just me. Some people get this way more than I do, but for me personally, only like once or twice have they actually commented on a post specific to Juice Plus. It's been more, I've gone out and made an effort to talk to people, and then they come back saying, oh yeah, I've been seeing what you're doing. And, and we know people are watching. People are usually afraid to take action. We have to go find them. So my point is, I just want success for each and every one of you. Bring it back to basics. Have the conversations and always share the product and the business. Have an intention to share Juice Plus. Because at the end of the day, the only way you can help people with the product is by talking to them about it. Doing things like posting on social media, jumping on team training, doing your personal development is the part that builds you up as a person and gets you into flow, and creates an attractiveness about you. But signing the dotted line is where you have those conversations. Does that make sense? Can I get a whoop whoop? Might be a little sunstroke over here, so I might not be making sense. No one has their video on. Where's everyone? There we go. We got some hands. Cool. I'm going to handball it to Naomi because I know Naomi can add a lot of value into this. There you go, babe.
Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, no, this is one of my favorite kind of topics, I think, because it's something that in the beginning I probably struggled a little bit with, because I have always been someone that likes to know all of the things before taking any kind of action. So, I, even all through school, I was always, I wanted to know how to do everything, read up all the background on it, and know exactly what I was doing before I did anything. And really that was just an excuse to not do something, because in my mind, if I couldn't do it perfectly, I didn't want to do it at all. And that is one of the biggest killers in a business like this, and I learnt that really, really quickly. So action is what builds this business. It's not thinking about action, it's actually action. And what is so awesome about a network marketing business, and especially the kind of team culture that we have, is that you have amazing people looking out for you every step of the way. You do not need to know anything. All you need to do is make connections. All you need to do is have conversations. You have your upline NMDs and your upline leaders looking out for you. They are looking at the points. They're watching out to see how close you are to that next promotion and to qualifying, and looking at all the report stuff that you do not need to worry about, especially in the very beginning. And, you can get bogged down by a lot of things and all that kind of stuff, but it's not what builds your business. Trust that your leaders know exactly where you're headed, trust what they tell you, trust the direction that they're putting you into. And, you know, like, yes, everyone in this business is an independent business owner, an independent franchisee, and you can run your business however you like. However, if you have someone as an upline leader who is already at a position and you want to get there and they've already done it, then trust what they're saying, because they've already done it. And I can't stress that enough. So, you know, like, I know that even the company, you know, reflects leadership training at certain levels. So, you know, like, once you hit QNMD, the company puts on an amazing leadership retreat as you head from QNMD into NMD, and you get incredible training and ins and outs of, you know, reports and all that kind of stuff. But up until that point, you should still be in full-on building mode, focusing on building team, building conversations, building relationships, and, you know, building your customer base. And that's really all you need to worry about. So, you know, simplify it back. If you feel like you've got a head full of information and nothing is happening in your business, then you're putting your focus on the wrong things. I can honestly say that. You need to be focusing on action, and that action comes down to just a couple of things, which is conversations, and basically conversations. That is really the most important thing. And with conversations, again, you don't need to know what to say. It's making the connection and putting them in contact with your upline and learning through three-way calls and three-way messages on how to have that conversation, on how to talk. You know, like, even as an NMD, I will still sometimes put a potential into a three-way chat, even if I know what I'm saying or what I'm doing, because it's just like a better way to do it. It's a better system to do it. So, yeah, you don't have to do anything on your own. And the second that you try and do that, or try and do things a different way, or try and know everything, you could spend the next 40 years trying to know the ins and outs of everything in this business. Or you can spend the next 4 years getting to NMD by taking action. So, you know, that's really what it comes down to. Just trust what your leaders are telling you. Obviously, ask the questions, but it's all about learning along the way. You don't need to know everything at VF and DVF to get to that next level. So, yeah, that's about it.
Perfect. Love it. I love it. I love it. And I hope you guys took some notes. So if you want to add anything, please feel free. And just so we stay within time, I'm sweating up over here. It's getting hot. We have a new bonus now. Has anyone seen the bonus? Who understands the new bonus? Who doesn't know? Who's like, Kim, are you going crazy from sunstroke or something? I have no idea what you're talking about. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, first of all, we have team groups for a reason, and it's your responsibility to check our team groups, because we post all, you know, we have NMDs in this business that actually take the time to forward information to you guys, which I think is really cool. So always check your team pages. And the new bonus we have is a 1 club bonus. So I'm going to be talking a bit about clubs. If you don't know what clubs are, it probably means you're new and you're still learning, which is totally cool. And clubs are when you have an SDVF in your business and they qualify, then you receive 1 club in that month. So normally, originally, the first club bonus, when you hit certain club levels, the company rewards you with a bonus. It's like an incentive, because you can get these before your NMD, but they're also really good because once you're NMD, you've picked up all your own bonuses. The next thing you build even bigger are your clubs. So you can start building clubs from pretty much the minute you're SDVF, because that means you have at least 1 team member. And the first recognized club level is 3 club, or was 3 club. And now the company is deciding to reward 1 club, which is really cool. So what it is, there's flyers in the team groups that you can go check the rules. If you've already achieved a club recognition level 3 club or higher, you do not qualify for this bonus because you're already beyond 1 club. But I only think that's a handful of us. The rest of you guys are eligible for this. And what it is, so, and if you're not following from what I'm going to give you, the info I'm going to give you, please talk to your upline leader, whoever that is that helps you with your promotions, to get the full details, because I don't want to spend too much time trying to explain the ins and outs. Anyway, so when you personally go for qualifying, so you've just hit SDVF, the next little goal that is there before you go to SC is something called qualifying your business. And you need to qualify from the first month you qualify. You need to qualify again within a 3-month period. So you can either qualify, for example, say you're going for it this month in March, you need to qualify March and April, you get a $200 bonus. Or you can qualify March. If you don't qualify in April, that's fine. But if you qualify then in May, it's twice within a 3-month period, you get the $200 bonus. Now, when if you're going for one club, which is really cool, the first recognized level, and this is awesome because they'll also recognize it at conference. So there'll be lots of recognition around these. So you get a first-time qualifier. So say I signed up, we'll use Naomi and me as example. I've never hit any club levels yet, and I signed up Naomi. Naomi gets to SDVF in February. In March, she goes for qualifying. Yep, tick, she's done it. April, she goes for her second lot of qualifying to get her $200 bonus. Yep, she's done it. So that means me as her sponsor or her, she's my first club level, I get the $200 bonus when she gets it. But you can only get it once off one teamie. Naomi, have I got that information correct? I'll just unmute you.
Yeah, no, you absolutely have. So it's basically everyone knows about the existing first-time qualifier bonus, basically, where it's the exact same rules. So it's just qualify twice within a 3-month period for the very first time, and you get a $200 bonus. And all this one club bonus is that when you have a teamie for the first time do that. So they get their first-time qualifier bonus as $200, and as that's your first club level, you get recognised as one club and get a $200 bonus for that as well. So really the rules are all the same. It's just that when your very first teamie, your very first qualifier gets that first time qualifying bonus themselves, you get recognised for one club and get the $200 bonus as well. However, you do also have to be personally qualified 2 out of the 3 months yourself. So you have to meet the same requirements. You can't, and this is actually just to touch on it, like expanding into all the entire compensation plan. Whenever you're going for a promotion and you want to get, and you're getting a bonus, for instance, Michelle went for SSC this last month, and she ticked all the requirements and got all the pay line volume and all that kind of thing. However, if she didn't personally qualify, she wouldn't have gotten SSC. So the company is very, very big on personally qualifying your business every time you're going for something, and this is no different. It's a bonus in the compensation plan, but you also have to be personally qualified to get it.
And same, that's it. And, ooh, I'm echoing. It's the same when you want a sponsor's bonus. So, for example, so let's go. I signed up Naomi signed up Mick, right? Mick's going for, his next one is, what is it? Q&MD. So Mick gets Q&MD. Naomi, naturally you think would get the sponsor's bonus of $1,500, but if Naomi doesn't qualify, the sponsor's bonus rolls up to the next qualifier, and I make sure I always qualify. So then I would get it, right? Obviously I didn't sign up Naomi directly, but I'm just using that as an example.
So do I. So it would never roll up to Kim, just to be safe.
Whatever. No, definitely not. I wouldn't want to take that from you. But this has happened in the business. I've picked up sponsors bonuses from people 2 and 3 generations down from me, because I've worked directly with them and their uplines hasn't put the work in to qualify. I actually really love this, because there are times in this business where you will sign up someone and they might not be, they don't want to, they're just happy paying, like being DVF or even get to SDVF, or they've given up and they're just like, I just don't want to do it anymore, put the effort in, and they don't want to work on staying qualified. Totally cool. The beauty of this business is everyone can do whatever they want in this. The downside to that is if they sign up someone and that person goes to SDVF, SC, SSC, all fast track, that upline will miss out on the bonus if they don't qualify, and it'll go up to the next qualifier, because the qualifier is showing that they're staying active and wanting to pick up the most from the business. I think, so my point is it's really cool that they do it that way, rather than someone who stays signed up because they might earn $100 a month paying back their product, but they don't want to do any work. It stops them picking up all the sponsors bonuses from uplines who are reaching down, helping. So my point is, if you want to make sure you pick up all your bonuses, once you're SDVF, you've got to make sure you qualify. And it only rewards your business anyway, because, and those, we've been trying to teaching qualifying a lot. And if you're still not learning, I still need to know about it. Team Coconut's YouTube channel, I have done a fresh video all about what does it mean to qualify, and how to qualify. And you can watch it and learn, because it means you actually pick up commissions from your team, the volume through your team, rather than just your own customers. So it's, very, very important. Anyway, does anyone have, we have a little bit of time. So do we have any questions? Oh, no.
Babe, I've got a bit of a question in terms of, like, I've just got a message off one of my team, and it's a good question because I don't know the answer 100% definite. So I'm not sure if you will or not. So she hasn't been recognised for 3 Club yet, but she does already have a 1 Clubber. So, like, she's already got a qualified teamie, but obviously has never been recognised for that because she hasn't been recognised at 3 Club. So if she then gets a teamie that qualifies, say this month, this is the first month that this bonus is coming in, does she get recognised for it?
Yeah, I was going to say, I was actually hoping no one would ask that question, because I'm the same. Celine did say something. Honestly, I'll get back to you guys on this. I'm pretty sure if you had been recognised for 3 Club, that was the cutoff. So if it was under 3 Club, you should get that. But let us confirm with you 100%.
That's how I understood it. That's how I understood it as well. I was of the thing that if you haven't yet been recognised for 3 Club, you can be recognised for 1 Club, which means that all you need is to have any existing team qualify in March and April. So they've still got to qualify for 2 out of 3 months. And because it's starting this month.
And they have to be a first-time qualifier. They would have to be. I don't think you'd be allowed to. So say Naomi qualified last year, and Naomi's already picked up her first-time qualifiers, and then and say you've dropped off the perch of qualifying, and say you're directly under me, you're my front line, and then you've re-qualified again, that doesn't count because you've already done it. It's got to match your first person.
It's got to be a first-time qualifier.
It kind of works like a sponsor's bonus. It kind of blends from normal promotions with sponsors bonuses, because the rest of the club bonuses aren't matching like a sponsor thing.
But we will get that verified 100%, and we'll pop the info in the team pages, because there will be a lot of you that are in this situation. I know, like, as this person asked this, I'm thinking actually this person. There's lots of people that have kind of been gunning for 3 Club, haven't quite gotten there yet, but already have 1 or 2 existing qualifiers. So they really only have, they haven't been recognised for it. So we will confirm that. Yeah.
Perfect. Good question. I knew it was going to be asked. And the thing is, what I love about this bonus, guys, is 80% of franchisees in the world for Juice Plus are the micro entrepreneurs. You're happy earning between $500 to $1,000 a month, and that is life changing. That's a mortgage repayment. That's a car repayment. Only 5% of franchisees get to NMD. 15% are in that SC to QNMD, just hit a QNMD mark. And, the company wanted to reward the micro entrepreneurs, the people who are happy just sitting where they're at, or just building to that $500 to $1,000, which is between, 1 to 3 Club, whether you're an SDVF or an SC. Usually SSCs start to grow bigger than that anyway, and you guys are out of that 80%. And that's a really good point. So guys, if you're sitting there, everyone wants to be an NMD. The reality is not everyone gets to NMD because that they give up. Things get too hard. They don't want to push through the growth. And I know each and every one of you on this call, or if you're watching the recording, has the potential to be an NMD. You all do. The fact that you're even committing to team training, and me and Naomi, we want you there. Like, we want to hold your hand all the way. So if you want to be in that 5%, that's where you've got to, are you drawing the line? Are you stepping over the line and saying, I don't want to be, did I just totally use that metaphor completely wrong? Anyway, you're catching my drift. Do you want to stay where you are, or do you want more growth? What do you need to do? Bring it back to those simple activities. And I can tell you right now, the difference between an NMD and a DVF, they've done the same type of work. They've shared the product. They have shared the business. They have, when they bring on team, they're sharing how to share the product, to share the business. And they've just done it for a longer period of time, and they've talked to more people. So that's all you have. That's the difference. You just got to talk to more people. And there's so many people out there. So many people. And that's why Facebook is amazing. You don't have to go walk into the shop and then go and be that weirdo that goes and talks to everyone down each aisle. Look, you can do that. I wouldn't do that. I'm not good at doing that. I'm happy to sit behind the computer screen and then build a friendship and then catch up with people after. So it's completely up to you how you want to do it. But guys, if you can take one thing away from this, have conversations. I can tell you right now, a successful day is having new conversations with an intention to share Juice Plus, or actually sharing it's even better. I understand that you don't want to go in straight away with the Juice Plus talk when you've just met someone online. I get that. You want to build that relationship. So, yeah. Do you want to add anything before it kicks us off, Naomi?
No, not really. Were we going to mention anything about the other thing?
Oh, yeah. We've already talked to it. All right. Okay. I'll share it. So, guys, those of you who've been on team training for the last few weeks will know that Naomi, myself, and Caitlin are putting on a elite leadership retreat for you guys for the night before the Perth conference starts. Woohoo! Yay! So exciting. We have an incredible flyer. We've got the details. We've been waiting to post it. We're going to post it in the team pages tonight. Obviously, pina coladas, you'll see it a little bit earlier because of the time difference. And we're so excited. We've been looking at places, you know, we're aiming to get a really cool penthouse, but at the rate of, like, we've got so many people who are able to come to this or working towards it. We're going to have to get like 5 penthouses. The details will be on the flyers, and I will put in here, it will be for all SSCs and above will get an invite as long as you're personally qualified. And obviously you have until now, if you're not an SSC and this is something you really want to come to, you have until pretty much end of May, because the SSC promotions happen by end of month. So end of May to do it, and we're here. We want you to come. It's going to be epic. We're going to have the bubbles flowing. We're going to have yummy food. We've got well, you'll see on the flyer, a special business coach zooming in for us to give us their time, which I think is amazing. It's worth so much. And we're probably going to get a little bit tipsy and party. If you know Naomi.
It's going to be absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's just so amazing. I'm so excited about it. And I think it's like really good for you guys to know that, you know, it is for those SSCs, qualified SSCs and above. So we are going to be focusing on, you know, that leadership training, like growing you as a leader. So it's going to be absolutely invaluable. It's going to be so awesome. So, and a whole lot of fun. Like, it's not all going to be like training. It's going to be lots of fun in there as well, and lots of action taking, and yeah, it's going to be absolutely epic. And yeah, I can't wait for you guys to see, you know, what we're doing, where we're staying, who's talking, all that kind of thing. It's going to be absolutely awesome. So yeah, for those of you that don't think that it's possible, or that you're a little bit, you know, far away from that goal, talk to either myself or Kim, and we can help map out something for you, because this is something worth pushing for. It would be so incredible. And also just think of, you know, getting to SSC means that you're going to be recognised at conference on stage as SSC, which is absolutely amazing. And yeah, just again, something worth pushing for. Like, don't let it fall back to June or July. Push for it for end of May. It's just, yeah, it's just worth doing that. So yeah, again, your leaders can help map out these promotions, because anything is possible when you put your mind to it.
I love it. Oh, and I think I forgot to mention that you'll get your invite and it's all free for you. That's why we're putting it on. Unless you have an expensive tasting alcohol and you have to bring your own champagne, but I'll still drink it. No, I'm totally kidding. We will definitely be providing the goods for you guys. We're so excited. And this is the first of many. We're excited to debut it. And, you know, if you're brand new and, as you know, Naomi said, you're like, oh, is it possible? Obviously, aim for it, because no matter what happens, your business is going to grow. And then there'll be next year and the year after, and we'll be, you know, we are planning on doing one in Bali at some point in the next 18 months, maybe to 2 years. So the thing, as we grow as a team, we're going to have to take it to bigger places, aren't we? So
exactly, with more amazing resources and make it more luxurious and more FOMO and all that kind of thing. But yeah, quickly, like if you got, for anyone that is already SSC and sitting there thinking, okay, well, I've got it in the bag, this is a great opportunity to reach down, link arms with your team, get as many of your team to this, because if they're at something like this and they're growing even stronger, it builds your business even stronger. You know, getting your team to these kinds of things and to conference and things like that. Like, you know, I know a lot of you guys are over here on the East Coast. If you've got team going, I'm not going to Perth conference because it's on the other side of the country, this could be the icing on the cake. They go, well, actually, if I aim for SSC and I get to go to this as well, it could be worth it. So, you know, create that excitement around it, reach down, help your team, because the more you help your team, the more your own business grows stronger. And that's just what's so awesome about this business. So yeah, totally worth it.
Love it. Love it. All right, guys. I always echo when I talk, when yours is not muted. Have I stopped the recording?